And here's a new low for the biggest tool in the entire media. He's actually whining about the color of Hillary's suit.
Hi, I'm Bill O'Reilly reporting from the Democratic Convention in Denver, Colorado. Thank you for watching us tonight. Hillary and Barack, that is the subject of this evening's Talking Points memo. First of all, Hillary Clinton's outfit last night, not good. Dark colors, Senator, dark colors. But her speech was delivered perfectly. She never stumbled, had great energy, and made her points. And her points were these: that she is a feminist icon, the new Susan B. Anthony, and that her campaign set the tone for the Democratic agenda. And because Barack Obama agrees with her, you should vote for him. Nothing wrong with that, by the way. Talking Points predicted that would happen yesterday, and I believe Bill Clinton's speech tonight will be about Bill Clinton. Again, nothing wrong with that. But you have to wonder why the Obama campaign is sacrificing so much time for the Clintons. Couldn't they have both spoken last night? That would have allowed Joe Biden to headline this evening instead of following the former president. For me, all this political speech stuff induces a headache. Over the past 16 years, I have watched President Clinton and President Bush fail to solve the energy problem, the immigration problem, the airline problem, the health care problem, and on and on. 16 years is a long time, and we still have many of the same problems we had back in '92. Now, some might say I'm cynical, but I challenge you to tell me those difficult situations are better today than they were when Bill Clinton was first inaugurated. It is easy for politicians to give speeches. They hire brilliant people to write them. They rehearse for hours. They have teleprompters. But at this point in American history, I don't believe Barack Obama or John McCain know how to solve the energy problem or the health care problem. And they may not even know how to deal with Pakistan, Iran, and Putin. So forgive me if I'm not jumping up and down at this convention or any other convention, if I'm not waving signs, crying after some more moving rhetoric. This election is going to be close. The first guy who cut through the BS and give Americans some specific, easy-to-understand solutions will win.
Oh, and here's the best part. The conservatives at Fox News employ Dick Morris, who's infamous for using a prostitute.
I do not know who that will be. And that's the memo. Now for Top Story tonight, let's bring in Clinton nemesis Dick Morris, the author of the big best-selling book, Fleeced, 9 weeks on the Times bestseller list. After Dick, we'll have two Democrats reply to him. All right, so 2 nights for the Clintons, nobody gets it.
You know, this is the Pepsi Center, but it might as well be the Clinton Center, because this entire convention has been about Bill and Hillary Clinton. Obama has to move to the Invesco Field to have his own convention. Literally.
Why, though? I mean, why give away valuable airtime? You know, the ratings, because the networks have taken a lot of this stuff, are much higher than they were. A lot of Americans want. Why give the spotlight away? I can see 1 night, but 2 nights. Why?
Obama had a strong hand, Clinton had a weak hand. Obama had the majority, he controlled all the committees. Howard Dean doesn't like the Clintons, he could have done whatever he wanted. And the Clintons bluffed him into giving away 2 nights of his own convention.
How did they bluff him?
They demonstrations, party unity, my A. Their whole approach was to say, unless you appease us, because you're not giving us the vice presidency, you're going to have hell to pay at your convention. And it is instructive about how easily Obama got bluffed.
Now, Obama has never said, never, why Hillary Clinton didn't get it. Will he have to say that to win the election?
No. He'll just talk about what a wonderful guy Biden is. But when you think about it, who's Joe Biden? He ran 20 years ago for president. He only got into the race this time because of a menopausal midlife crisis. He was leaving the Senate, and he figured, I'll just do one more shot and run for president before I fade from the scene. He was retiring. And the fact that he passed over Hillary and went to Biden, he'll never explain it, but it will dog him for the whole campaign.
It's interesting that the press won't. I mean, if I asked Barack Obama, I would ask him that.
Yeah.
But the rest of the press won't.
They won't.
Why?
And, well, because first they're trying to be nice to Obama. And secondly, they'll get an answer of, well, why won't they ask it? Because they're in the tank.
Okay.
If they did ask it, he would do double talk about how wonderful Biden is.
Maybe, but I think he could phrase a question where he'd have to address it.
The
Now,
reason he didn't choose Hillary, oddly enough, wasn't Hillary. I think it was Bill. He didn't want to have to explain who gave money to the library, what he was doing in
Yeah, he didn't want Bill
Pakistan,
Clinton around,
what he was
right.
doing in Dubai.
Right.
He didn't want to have to explain all that.
now, Bill Clinton's coming up as soon as the banjo player gets off. What do you think he's going? Is it going to be about his first administration? Is that what it's going to be?
It'll be about Bill Clinton, just like you said. And he'll have all the obligatory phrases about Obama, and he'll say all the nice things he should and all the negatives about McCain. But the key thing about Bill Clinton is not what he says in his speech, but what he says over to dictum, what he says over drinks, what he says at random interviews. He's dropping carefully conceived stink bombs on top of Obama.
Yeah, I don't.